Hello, hello, and happy Monday night stamping, everyone. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. Let me switch over to chat real quick. There we go. Oh my goodness. So I hope you all had a nice weekend. I sure did. I hosted my very first scrapbook retreat. There's a new retreat place up north of me. They just opened in 2025. And so I was one of her first clients, and we just had a great time. We cooked s'mores out on the fire pit and just spent 3 wonderful days crafting. I had 2 ladies making cards, and the other 3 of us were scrapbooking. It was just a great weekend. So I'm looking forward to doing it again next year. Our temperatures here in Texas are getting beyond freezing. We have our first ice predicted. Okay, you all get snow up north. We get ice skating rinks down here on highways. So, hi, Teresa. How are you tonight? Tonight, we're going to be putting together the Love Story Scrapbook Workshop Kit from Stampin' Up. And I share these kits with you because even if you are a avid scrapbooker or a beginning scrapbooker, these kits are so awesome. They make it simple, easy. We're going to put 6 pages together tonight, and usually it's like just around an hour, maybe a little more. Now I've already pre-cut everything, so if you were doing this from start to finish, it would take you a few more hours, but it would still only take you an evening to do it. That's what is so awesome. And I'm going to show you how you can use these Valentine pages for different events. A lot of people say, well, I don't need Valentine's. I don't do anything for Valentine's. But Valentine's is all about love and sharing, our friends, our pets, our children, our grandchildren, and of course, our significant other, our husbands or wives, if you're whatever. I know I have guy scrapbookers. I've got all kinds of scrapbookers. So, and I talk to the whole world. So, it could be anything, but you guys get it. So, we've got Jeannie here. Hello. And Marianne is here and Maggie is here. Hello, you guys. Thanks for joining me. All right. Let me go ahead and switch my camera down. All right. If you have not gotten your January mini catalog yet, and you would like one, please send me a message, Christina at creatingwithchristina.com, and I will get this wonderful catalog. Our catalogs are awesome because they not only have the product, but they've got some great ideas also. And then we also have other products that are not in the catalog that are just online. We call them online exclusives. And there's a lot of awesome things in there too. January is bonus days. So for every $50 you spend in January, they're giving you a $5 coupon. Then in February, you can redeem these $5 coupons along with every time you spend $20 or more with Stampin' Up, you get 10% in Stampin' Rewards. So if you spent $50, you got your $5 bonus. You'd also get a $5 in Stampin' Rewards. Combine them together in February and you'd have $10 savings. So bonus days are awesome. Then also, if you spend $50 with me in January, I'm giving this amazing tutorial away free. It's 19 different cards, 3D projects. This is a little treat box here. So pictures, measurements, everything. 19 projects. So that's yours for free. Also, when you spend $75 with Stampin' Up in January, you have the opportunity to purchase this for just $5. So this is a $20, actually it's probably more than $20, probably $22 value. And it's got some great sentiments, and you can get it for just $5 when you reach the $75 mark. All right. So tonight we're going to be doing Love Story Workshop Kit. And like I said, the reason I love this workshop kit, or all their workshop kits, is because they are so simple to put together, and then you've got your pages finished. So we are going to be doing my cats for project number 1. We are going to be doing Greta, my great niece, when she was born here. And then for the Love You, it's some pictures of my husband and I throughout the year. All right, we've got some more people joining us. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let me grab So we have also got Linda. Hello from Frozen, Florida. All right, that means the price of oranges are going up, right, Linda? Oh no, I hope the Florida's crops aren't going to get affected too much by the freeze. But yeah, it is very cold. Wilma, hello. It's 7 right now in Northeast Ohio. That's not the time, right? That's the temperature. Oh, ouch. Oh, school is already canceled for tomorrow. Yes, we have people already canceling for Saturday. There's an predicted ice here in Texas on Saturday. So we're going to have our first ice storm of the year. No fun. No fun. Hello, Anja. I think that's how you, Anya, probably from Great Britain. She's got the Great Britain flag there from England. Tina, hello. Loretta, hello, hello. All right, and Tina says thank you for the tutorial. So let's get into this tutorial. All right, when you first get your love story workshop, it shows you how to cut the paper. Now, like I said, I've already cut mine, and I'll show it as I go through each page, but I'm going to pull this up a little closer for you so you can see. All right, it shows you this is the way you want the paper showing when you put it on your cutting board. Then it shows you this is your first cut where the scissors are. Now this one's an easy one because it's 1.5 all the way across. However, you're going to want to label these 1A, 1E, 1L, 1P, 1C, 1G, 1N, and 1R. G, N, and R all have asterisks. That means when you label them, you're going to turn it over to the stripe side and label these on the stripe side. But you cut them all with the paper going that way. And then on this one, it shows you, this is a second piece of 12 by 12. You lay it onto the cutting board like this. You cut here, and then you cut 2 more little ones. Now, these 2 little ones have asterisks, so you're going to be using the red side here, and these are the hearts. And you just keep going through it, and you label everything until you get to the instructions. All right, and so here are the instructions for the first layout, page 1 and page 2. So let me go ahead and pull that out. One way I keep myself organized when I am doing these kits is I get myself 3 big envelopes, okay? This is for project number 1. And notice how I have taken Post-it notes, and this is 1R, 1K. This is 1I, by the way, not 11. All in there. Then there's 2 and 3. We'll put 2 and 3 to the side. Put all this to the side. Oh, and by the way, look at all the leftovers you get when you're finished cutting. So you still have lots more to make more scrapbook pages or cards. Either one, yeah. And then we'll be using these stickers and other things in just a little bit too. But first we need to put the pages together. So let me pull this out of my envelope. And put my envelope here in the corner and let all these pages fall off. There we go. And this scrapbook page tells you that you're using the white base. You get the bases in the kit. So you just pull out the 2 12 by 12 whites. All right. I am going to be placing this on, I call this as my, do y'all remember when you used to type writing classes and you had the little paper holder to hold your paper while you were typing? That's what this is. I just got a whole bunch of them on Amazon and I keep them all around. But I'm just going to put this back here for you so I can see it, but I'll share what I'm doing. All right. And I also got myself the larger grid mat here. Matter of fact, this is still in my way, so I need to move this. Hold on. Let's move this out of our way. Move this over here. There we go. And now I've got these 2 pages that I can put on here. All right, right there. And let's see if this is enough room. I think I might have to move over some. Hold on. No, that looks good. Okay. Now let me get some tape to hold these down. And oops, come here. Now I am going to move this over so that I have the grid line showing there to help me line things up. Oh, and you know what else I forgot? I forgot my T-square. Darn it. Well, I'll just have to use my regular ruler. All right. The first thing it tells us to do is to adhere the L1 to all of the pages. So L1, so I've got to go through here and find them all. They're the strips. I know what they are. Here's the 1R. Here is the 1N. Here's the one, nope, that goes on the other side. 1C, nope. 1H, nope. 1M, yep. 1B, nope. 1P, yep. 1L, yep. Okay, 1O, yep. Well, is that 1S? Yeah, 1S. 1E, no. 1D, no. All right. Whoops. And 1A, no. Okay. And these are, oh, these are placeholders. So if you don't know, another nice thing about the kit is if you're not quite sure what pictures you want to put on these kit pages yet, you don't have to know. You can put these placeholders down. These are just 3x4 scraps for you to just put what you're, hold the places for the photographs until you decide. I've already decided and I've printed my photos, so I'm just going to put those to the side. Oh, I've got 1F here. Nope. And 1Q. Yes. All right. And then these are the photo mats. I know what those are. So all that goes over there. And now we're going to look at our page, and it says, hold on. I need a magnifying glass. 2 3/8. It measures 2 3/8 down, and it's right up against the paper here. So that's going to be nice and easy. All right. So let me grab my ruler. Okay. Move all these out of the way. Okay. And I need 2 1/8. So that is right there. Let me grab my pencil. Okay. Two and an 8. That's pretty simple. Oops, come on, get off of there. And it is 1L. Well, this is 1P. I need 1L. Come on. I don't think it really matters, though, because they're both the exact same thing, but just in case. All right, so I'm going to take this off. I'm done with this. So I'm going to make a little stack over here on the side of my desk. I'm going to get some tape runner. Okay. And then I am lining. Oh, and I also want to realize it's hard to tell, but this paper is actually directional. Do you see the hearts? Yeah. So that is just going to go right there on the edge. Keep it on the edge. All right, we've got our first piece stuck down. Okay. I love these kits. They're so easy. All right, our next one is only 1 3/4 down. So we're going to come here, line this back up, and get our pencil. 1 3/4 is right there. Okay. And it is the hearts. Okay. And put that up there. Put some. And then we're just bumping it up against that one, just like that. And voila, we're done with that one. Okay, the next one is at 1 inch. So we're going to come out here. So I have a little room to play with. All right, and this one is going to go right there. And this is the striped one. So 1N. And just bump it up against there. Ooh, this is super easy. All right, and now we're going to come back down and we're going to start at 2 1/2 this time. So they're like staggered, okay? But and it's also the coral one. So this is 1O coral. And I need my ruler. I'm going to be at 2.5. So 2.5. There. Oh, and also don't forget our two-tone cardstock. I know it's hard to kind of tell that that's two different shades because of my lighting, but it is two different shades. And they have you using the dark side. So we're going to flip that over. And our next one, now we get back to the hearts, and the hearts start at 1. So we'll come up here at 1. Maggie says, I absolutely love the Stampin' Up scrapbook kit. So easy and so pretty. You're not kidding. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was really looking forward to doing this. You'll love the pictures of the kittens. It was fun going through all their photos from the year because I just kind of picked random ones throughout the year. It didn't have to be a special event. I just wanted to express how much I love my little kittens. Okay, the next one is a red one. All right, and the red one is at 1.25. So let me grab this and do 1.25. There we go. There we go. Like I said, labeling them has really saved a lot. That is the number one tip I can give you for putting these scrapbook pages together, is labeling each of the scraps of the papers. Yep. Okay, this next one is at 2.25. So let's put that in there. And if you didn't want to stay with the exact instructions for the kit, you don't have to, obviously, and you get so much. You get the cardstock, the paper, the stickers, and everything. But also there are stamp sets. I was going to pull the stamp set. I'm not sure what I did with it. Anyways, there's a stamp set. You can buy the paper and the stickers and the stamp set separate from the kits. So you can kind of do your own thing if you don't like being tied to just a kit. Or like I said, you can take the kit and just kind of do whatever with it. So 1.5. All right, this last one's at 1.5. Okay. All right, so we have gotten the background finish. Now we need to start putting the next pieces on. So that goes right there. And perfect. Okay. It tells us to adhere the prepared IU. Oh, you know what? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, no big deal. I've just done the right side instead of the left side. So let me just switch these around. No biggie. No biggie. Pull all this over here. Oh, goodness. Okay, come here, stripes. There we go. So these go on this side. I was like, wait a minute, that didn't make any sense. I didn't already prepare those things. All right, make sure you can see me still in the camera. Very good. And you still see me in this one? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. And now, guess what we get to do on this side? Now we're going to go back to do the first page. So we accidentally did the second page first. Like I said, it's no big deal. We're going to be doing this page now. So flipping it back over. We're going to start at 1.25. All right, so 1 and a quarter. You know what? I'm getting a smaller ruler. That big ruler is kind of a headache to use. All right, 1 1/4. And then I heard my pencil go flying. Yep, there it is. Okay. There we go. So 1 1/4. And we're going to use the XO. Oops, come in. My little pile of Post-it notes. Now, if you like being conservative with your Post-it notes, you stack them nicely so that you can reuse them. I try, but it's hard because I'm doing demonstrations for you guys, and so I tend not to be really careful just throwing the stuff around, but you know how that goes. Teresa says, looks great. Oh, well, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. All right, this one is at 1. Okay. There we go. And it is the red with the hearts on it. Come on. There we go. Whee. All right. So today I got to listen to Stampin' Up leaders, and I cannot tell you what it is, but they announced something that is so exciting for February, you guys. Now, I'm going to be teasing you until February, but it is something we have all been asking for. And I am so excited about that. Those of you who are demonstrator leaders who got to hear the leaders announcement this morning, or this afternoon, I mean, are you not just totally excited? Like I said, we can't announce what it is, but I am excited. Yep, I love teasing you guys. So bad. Whoops, let's move over a little bit. So this time they're showing me my measurement from the bottom because there's a bunch of stuff up here that we're going to be doing, and it kind of got in the way of their measurements, I guess. But it's at 1 1/4 from the bottom. Okay. There we go. And it is the stripes. So there we go. And then we're going to the coral one. And this one is at 1 1/2 from the top. Maggie says she loves this paper. I do too. This paper is amazing. It's like very traditional, but also very, like this stripe paper you can save for Christmas. This heart paper you can use at Christmas. The reds and the corals you can use at Christmas. Yeah, so I like it when they make our paper versatile like that. It's so pretty. Okay, so I have that one down. Now I got to go to this XO one. It's 1 1/4 from the top. Grab that, and 1 1/4. And birthdays, anytime you have the stripes, it's fun for birthdays, especially if you have Valentine birthdays, which we do. Our little Greta girl. And actually, we have a lot of February birthdays, late January, early February birthdays in our family. And the red one is at 2 1/8. So let's go down 2 1/8. Yep. And then, like I said, the one way you keep from having to erase all that is you just go ahead and put the paper over your pencil mark. Oops, I got a stray hair. Hold on. It's decided to stick in there. Okay. So I'm just bumping it up against there. I'm lifting it up until I reach that pencil mark, and then I'm just putting it down. And I saw that hair again. Where did it go? Whoops. All right, well, that's good enough. Next, we have the striped one again at 2 1/2. go. And our last one, this coral one, is at 1 1/4. Okay. So 1 1/4. And now we have our background done for both pages. Yay! Great. Now we've got it. Okay. So we're going to now adhere our pictures to our photo bases here. Okay. So this is one I. Oops, come here. One I, one J, one K, one T. Oh, there it is. One U and one V. Excellent. And then the pictures. All right. So these are my little sweethearts, my two lovey-doveys. These out of here. Yep. And we have them asleep on the bed, of course. Are they just not the most precious little things? Oh my gosh, I love them. This is Weston on the scrapbooking page there. Very cute. This is Calamity up on the door frame. And here's Calamity attacking the tablecloth when I was trying to get ready for the Christmas dinner. And here's Calamity with her pretty flowers. And here are the two of them in my suitcase getting ready to go somewhere. All right, so those are my babies. I'm very much in love with them. And we just need to put the pictures on here. So we'll do that pretty quick. And remember, if you need 3, so these are 3x4s. 3x4s are pretty easy to create. I use the Canva app, and I just pull in 2 pictures that I want to use on a 4x6 template. And then I crop and do all that stuff to them until I'm satisfied with how they look. And then I print it as a 4x6 and trim it when I get it printed. So pretty easy to make 3x4s. I also have a couple of 3x3s on the next page. Same thing. I pull 2 pictures in at 3x3 and put them on a 4x6. There is some white that doesn't get printed, but that's okay. You get the 2 3x3s. So, and like I said, I found Canva to be the easiest software to use for doing photos like that. But there are lots of different ones. If you're good with Photoshop, you could use that. If you're good with, let's see, PicMonkey is another app that does it. Some of your photo editing software has it. Mine does not, but some does. And yeah, so that's how you do it. Or you can just make sure you're always taking pictures far away so that you can cut them down to a 3x4 after you've printed it as a 4x6. That's the way we did it years ago. Okay. All righty. So we want a pink, a red, and a pink. And it says this first one is 4 inches by 1/2 inch. All right, so 4 inches. 4 inches by 1/2 inch. All right, so I can barely see that, but I can just see it. And we will put this picture here. So there's my 4 and there's my 1/2. So we're going to come in here and we're going to eyeball that the best we can. Whoops, don't get stuck on that picture. Okay, that looks pretty even. Yeah. Okay, and now this little one goes 5/8 across and it's even. Okay, all 3 of them are even going across, but it's 5/8 from one photo to the next. So I'm going to put my 0 mark right there, and 5/8 is right there. Okay. Oops. There we go. So it's just even between those two, because remember that's 3.5 picture. No, the picture's 3. The thing is 3.25, and that's a 3-inch. Those two together make 3 inches. So it's pretty much just in between those two right there. Okay, and then this last one, also 5/8 from here. So that would be right there. And line it up. Good. All right, so we've done the first side. Let's continue over here on this side, and we are going to go in 1/2 inch again, but this time we're going up 3 3/4 from the bottom. All right, 3 3/4 from the bottom. So 1/2 inch in. And get my 0. What did I say? 3 3/4? Yeah, 3 3/4 in. Okay, so it looks like it's going to stay even going across. I like that. I like it when they make it easy. Oops, I feel my kitten on the back of me. Don't you climb up my back, little girl. Don't you even think about it. My little calamity. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right, that looks great. Continuing on, 5/8 and 5/8. All right, this is pretty easy. So we're going to go 5/8. So right there on the edge again, just like on the other one. Go, and our last one is it 5/8 also? Yes, it is. Okay, so we've got our photos on here now. Now let's decorate. Ta-da! All right, it says it just tells you to embellish with the pre-cut. So we're just going to go through these sticker pages and pop-outs and see what we can find. Here. There we go. And let's see, we're going to do this side first. So these are the stickers. So these are the stickers that you can buy with the paper separate from the kit. These, however, punch outs you can only get if you buy the kit. The punch outs only come with the kit. So just that's a heads up. And of course, the link is in the description. I'll put a link to this kit in the description. Oops. There we go. All right. So with all my heart, it's going to go there. Then it's got a heart with a bunch of red scribbles on it. So that would be this one. There we go. And a little pink, white, and red. So pink, let's see. Ah, is this it? It might be a sticker. There's a pink. I hear you, princess. I do. All right, I'm not sure which ones yet. So there's a pink with a white. All right, well, let's get these two down. Where'd my instructions go? There we go. Okay, so we're going to put this one down first. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Hi, princess. Oh, yes. Come here. Oh, little calamity. Little calamity. All right, so this heart is going to go right here, like so. There we go. And then with all my heart goes on top of it. Calamity, I can't do this with you in my arms, darling. I know, you're so cute. There we go. And yeah, it looks like it's just right there. Yep. Okay, and then some stickers, I think. And they're either stickers or they're punch outs. I'm not sure. So like I said, one is pink. I don't see a pink on here. I see an itty bitty pink, but it looks bigger than that. So it must be the sticker here, this one. So this pink one, which will be tucked underneath. There we go. Kind of like, is that right? Yep. There we go, like that. All right, and then there's a white one and a red one. So I'm not really seeing a white sticker. I'm seeing red ones, but they're all connected to other hearts. But here is a white punch out. So that could go there. And then I need a red punch out. Here's a red punch out. Okay. And that one can go there. But then I also have another white and another pink. So here's another white. Come here. Ah. And that's going to go here and this pink one, maybe. Or is it? No, it's smaller. Okay. So like that, I think. No, it might be this one. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Is that the same size? No, it's bigger. Okay. Yep. All right. So these two go there. That was easy. Like I said, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell on there because it's just a picture. They don't really tell you exactly where to put the stuff, but you can figure it out pretty good. So that goes there. And then this one goes here. There we go. That. And then these. Let's see, the pink one goes down first. How's everyone doing? Teresa says, oh, how sweet. Maggie says, I know what you're doing after your live. I'm going to be doing my kit. Thank you for this. Oh, you're so welcome, Maggie. I'm glad I could inspire you. Awesome. Yes. Okay. And then that one just goes right there. Okay. So we've got that part done. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. My best friend. Well, she is my best friend, but so is he. I adore you. Gathered together. What else do we have? Now and always. Fun times. Happy with you. My best friend. Love you. Love Bug. Oh, I always call her Love Bug. That is her little nickname. Love Bug. Yeah. There we go. Little Love Bug. I love it. All right, this side. Let's decorate this side now. And flip it over. And we've got the XOXO. I saw that one. That one was easy. Well, I say, yep, there it is. Okay, and then a pink heart. Okay. It's hard to tell. I know I pulled that other pink heart off and I'm not sure what I did with it. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. Okay, the pink heart. And a flower. Okay, a flower. Oh, but I have this journaling box too. Okay, so here's the journaling box. Oh, yeah. Definitely going to have this much to say about these two little rascals. And it looks like they just put it right here. Yeah. Oh, okay. They made it even on this side. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. And then the heart, the flower. So they have this flower here. that. And then a pink heart. Oh, it's with a red one. There we go. I see that. Yeah, I like it when it's marked off. Oh, it also has Project 1 on the back. I forgot about that. Oh, I need to go through and pull all the Project 1s off. Okay, that would help me. Totally forgot about that. Okay, so we've got that on there. And then over here, we've got this one. Like this. And is it a light pink flower? Yeah. Oh, with a heart. Nope. That one? No, it's this one here. Okay. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, and then this banner one. What I love most. What I love most about these two rascals. So cute. Okay. Yeah. There we go. What I love most. Okay, we're done with Project 1. Yay! Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, my two little sweethearts. Love it. All right, how much time are we at? We are at 41 minutes. Egads, this might be a longer evening than I anticipated. I always think it's not going to take any time, and then, oops, I forgot to stick those on. And then it takes a little longer than I think. So it goes right there. And this one goes right there. There we go. Okay. All righty. Project number 2. Where are you, Project 2? Oh, nope, those are all the leftovers. That's Project 3. Where's Project 2? Oh, hold on, let me stand up. Okay, here it is. All right. We ready for Project 2? First of all, let me get away all my Post-it notes. Like I said, stack these up neatly and use them next time. I'm just going to put them in the back there. I'll get them out later. Now, this one calls for a little more than just two 12 by 12s for our bases. So let me open this up and show you what it's going to look like. And this is going to be my great niece. And if you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but this has the pink flower background. And then this pink flower is only 6 inches. And then there's some coral with hearts, a red strip, and then a pink cardstock. Okay, so how we're going to do this is it tells you to assemble. Use the light bubble bath cardstock for your base for the left page. For the right page, use the bubble bath designer series paper for your base. So we've got to keep that straight. So let me grab that. I don't need my cardstock. Here is the bubble bath. And here is the flower. And the flowers are directional, so we will turn them so they're the right direction. All right, so we have this one and this one. There we go. Then we have the 2D. Whoops, that's not 2D. That's 2K. 2M. Oh, that's for a photo. Yeah, these are all for photos. Where am I? Okay, the 2A. This is the 2A. Whoopsie. Okay, we're going to put the 2A on there. Like that. Okay, the 2A. And then the 2. The 2B. To be or not to be? Hold on. Let me grab this. Okay. Hold on. There's 2I and 2D. Okay, there's 2D. Here is 2E. Okay, so that's going to go in there like that. This is going to go on there like that. And then I still need the 2C and the 2B. So here's the 2C and here's the 2B. So it's going to be like a big long strip, but to conserve paper, they just cut it out so it'll look like it's popping out from behind that piece there. All right, so that is for this page. The other page has this big pink piece again, this piece here, this piece here. These are all the photo placement cards. We don't need those because I've already got the photos printed. That must be a sticker, or no, that must be a sticker there. Yeah, it is. Okay. All righty. So now we just have to put it all together. So let's get out the measurements. I'll put this here. So I've got my measurements for this side. And I'll make sure I get my paper to stay still. Okay. There we go. That's going to go there. And there. Okay, so now we're stuck on there. And the first measurement, this piece. So let me get these. Actually, the first one that needs to go down is this piece here. So let me get these out of the way. Come on. All right, so now I want to make sure this stays stuck. So I'm going to put adhesive in each of the corners. Come on. Oh, I'm out of tape. Out of tape runner. Hold on, quick change. Oh. Okay. Oh, I know I have extra. There it is. Oh, Kimmy says she wants to order this, but she's not sure which to get. Well, if you get the kit, Kim, then you don't have to think. You just put it together and add the pictures. If you get you have a lot more, you can do it your own way if you get just the paper and the sticker and the other part. So there we go. All right. And okay. And now this, make sure it's the correct direction. And I just stick it in the corner here. Okay. Get it lined up in the corner. Bring it down here to this corner. Let it lightly fall. Yep. It's all lined up. Good. Okay. So we have that piece on. Now this piece. And this is at 1 1/4 over and 1 1.5 up. 1 1/4 over and 1 1/2 up. So 1 1/4 over and 1 1/2 up. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. Next, oh, shoot. I forgot this goes under first. Ah, no biggie. No biggie. First, let's put these two on, though, so I know which way I'm doing. Now, this is directional, so you want to make sure you do that correctly. Okay, and this one's just going to go right here. And tuck it under a little bit. There we go. And then this one goes down at the bottom. Directional. There we go. All right. Now this piece needs to go under there, but I know I put adhesive, so I've got to gently lift it up. There we go. All right, and let's get some adhesive on here. Oops, I accidentally got it on the base. Hold on. If you rub it, it'll come right off. If you let it sit there for a minute, you're going to have to get the adhesive eraser. But if you get it right away, it usually comes right up. Okay, now let's put this under here. Is it directional? Actually, it is directional. Those are some teeny tiny hearts. You wouldn't see them, but all right. And so that is going to go right up against that piece. Come on. Right up against there, and then right up against that one. There we go. And then this one comes down. And voila. Okay. My mistake is fixed. Yay. All right. So that is that side with all those pieces. Now let's flip it over and let's do this side. All right. It says adhere the 2-1, the 2J, and the 2K. All right. The 2-1, or the 2I, I mean. And let me get my ruler out here. My 2I is going to be at 1 1/4 down and 1 over from here. All right, so 1 over from here. And 1 1/4 down. Okay. Okay, looks good. Oops. There we go. And then the 2J is 1 3/4 over and 3 3/4 down. So let's do 3 3/4 down and 1 3/4 in. All right, so that's this piece. And we need to take this off of there. Come on. Up. Just a want to come up. There we go. Okay, and then this one is 5/8 over and 2 1/8 up. So 5/8 over. Actually, let's do the bottom first. Let's do the 2/8 up. Okay, and then 5/8 in. There we go. Okay. All right, we have those pieces on. Now let's go back to here, and we need all the pictures of my great niece. Oh my gosh, she was such a pretty baby. She still is a pretty baby. She has got sass. Oh, she's a couple years old now, and of course, you know, she's a cesarean baby, so she was absolutely perfect when she came out. There's her daddy. There's my niece. And then these are my 2 great nephews, her big brothers. Isn't she precious? And then there she is. Isn't she a pretty baby? Little Margaret Hart, and she goes by Greta. And that was my daddy's middle name, Frederick Hart. So I think that's pretty cool that they gave Greta my daddy's middle name. All right, I need the photo bases. Okay, photo mats, I mean. Okay. All right, so now when I printed Greta here, I printed it with a white border because I wanted it to have the double border. So you cut the photo mat 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and you print the photo at 4 by 6. So, but I wanted that extra. Where did I put that? All right, so we're gonna do that and that. Okay. And then go, almost done here. Oh, thank you, Teresa. She said a beautiful family. And yes, little Greta is so cute. So cute. And like I said, she's got some sass to her today. She is something again. She flings that blonde hair of hers around. She has hair just like her mama. And she knows she's the center of the universe. She is something again. Oh gosh. Sticks that little hip out, puts her hand on her little hip. Oh my gosh, too much, too much. All righty, these, oh, you know what? They suggest that you tie twine around this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. We'll see. So that one goes there, then that one, and that one. I'll put Mama with her baby on the other page. Okay, so there's the siblings and the daddy. Yeah, that works. Okay. All right, now they do tell you how far down to start. This first one is at 3/4 and it goes in 1 1/4. So let's go down 3/4. Whoops, don't stick to me. And over 1 3/4. So right there. All right. Now I gotta remember which one Dad is. Yeah, here he is. Come up here. That looks good. Ah, I like that. Okay, so it's lined up. The edge of the photo base is lined up with the edge of that strip there. All right, and then it's a 1/2 inch down to the next one. Okay. Yep, and Grant, the older of the two boys. And no, I'm sorry, Gabriel. Woo, he goes by Gabe. This one's Grant. Grant's the middle child. And we get another 1/2 inch, don't we? Yeah, another 1/2 inch. Okay. There we go. Yay. Okay. All right, I love that. So that's that page. We'll decorate it in just a sec. Let's get the photos on the other page. All right, so this one gets the large picture here, like that, and then this picture underneath it like that. So let's see where the measurements are. We have 1 inch up from the bottom. And 1 1/4 in from the side. Oops, hold on. Oh. All right, are you going to come back? Come on back. Yay. Oh, I set my phone to do not disturb, but for some reason I cannot get my alarms not to turn. I mean, I'd have to go and turn all my alarms off every time and then remember to put the alarms back on. So I figured, oh well, I'll just let the alarm go. As long as I don't lose you guys. All right. Okay. There we go. And then this one comes over 3 and 2. So 3 and 2. Let's do the 2 first. And the 3. Whoops, I should have made that further over. By the way, these Bic pencils, number 2, these erase perfectly. They have the white eraser. They have a really soft lead, so it like erases every time. Yeah. I don't use anything else but this pencil on my papers. There we go. Now I've got it. Go. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, let's do some decorating. We've got I saw these hearts, yeah, with the flowers. So I know that's going to go there. Looks like it's just right in there. And you are loved, very much so. All right. There we go. Love that. That was easy. The next one is there should be a square with flowers on it. Here it is. Square with flowers on it. Come on. Come on. It's going to go there. You know, if I'd flip it over and look for all the 2s, 3, 3, 3, 2, makes it much easier. And then there's 1 and 3. So that flower was the flower I was supposed to put on the other project, but I will fix it. And of course, the stickers don't have the numbers. Just the punch out have the numbers. So let's go ahead and get the 2s off of here. 2. Oh, look at the flowers. There we go. 2. Whoops. Tore that one a little bit. Come on. They come out easy, but then they don't. It's like, okay, and I just dropped the flower. Good. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, I just saw it fall. Now how come I can't find it? Oh, good grief. Don't you hate that? It's like, I know it's got to be right here. It just fell. It couldn't have gone far. It's probably stuck to me somewhere. Oh, well. Maybe I'll find it later. Good grief. Okay, there's a little bitty heart for 2. Here's a big 2. Sweet. Yeah, sometimes the project lends itself to the pictures. When I saw my sweet love or my sweet whatever, it's like, yeah, that's little Greta. Definitely for little Greta. Okay, those look like all number 3s. All right, let's finish this up. We've got, so this one tucks under there a little bit like that. So let's put that on there. And this is for the other side. This is for this side. Okay, this must be the sticker. I saw a sticker earlier, a heart with, heart with a heart, this one. Okay, so this goes here. Perfect. Oh, actually so just a little bit of this one and this one, not a whole bunch. They didn't use the whole strip, so let me grab my snips. Whoops. I'm just gonna, well, let me double check on the other side what they want. Yeah, they have a little bit up there. I don't see it anywhere else. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrows. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. We'll just cut right up there. Like that. And now, oh, and the heart one. Okay. But the heart one is shorter. The heart one only goes as far out as that piece. Can't decide how to do this. Okay, I think it goes like this. So this, because it has like a little gap. I don't think it really matters if you do it exactly like they do it. I just like to try. And then this one needs to be cut down. There we go. And it is like right there. Ah, okay, I missed. Let's try to do this. There we go. That works. Okay. They're just making it all layers, and then this goes over all that. Okay. And but it goes above there. Okay, so like that. Oh, I don't want it that close to her. Okay. Yay. And then this flower that I keep losing, this one, goes like right here. So we need a little bit of glue. How are we doing, you guys? Yeah, Loretta says, I've had that happen to me. They usually fall upside down and hide. Yes, the flower definitely went, it probably even went under the desk drawer. And so I'll probably only get it when we move out of this house. Oh no. Look what I just did. Ah, okay. Ah, glue everywhere. All right, just stick that down. Okay, and then I've got glue on my hand. All right, so that's that side. Let's go decorate the other side real quick. I say quick, but oh gosh, be careful, you all. Don't let any adhesive hit a picture. It will tear that gloss. Okay. Flip it. There we go. So we're doing this one here. So my sweet little one. That's it. Sweet little one. Actually, oh, I was going to take off my, I don't know if I want, because if it's my sweet little one, it seems like it's more like for her mother to say than me. So I was going to take that off. I don't think it really matters, but there we go. But that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so sweet, and then little one. Where did the little one go? I was punching everything out and I've lost everything. Okay. Is it a sticker? Ah, it's a sticker. Okay, there it is, little one. All right, so we have this big flower here. Okay, we have the pink flower. Where did that one go? There it is. Okay, pink flower. The daisy that I lost, a little red heart. Here's a little red heart. Come here. Come here. It's a little, good grief. A little red heart, sweet little one. Okay, so let's start with the flower, and it's going to go like up here. Yeah, like that. All right, and then sweet. Actually, this goes next. Okay, and then sweet. And little one, it's a sticker. Over here. go. Like I said, there's a white flower that's going to go there, and this little heart goes there. Then this one goes under the journaling block. Grab this journaling block. Do I want the frame? No. There's a pink frame. Am I getting the wrong one? I think I'm probably getting the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, did I put the wrong? Oh, you know what? I sure did. Okay, no big deal. I switched the journaling boxes. Yeah, I should have read because see, that says project 3 and project 2 was probably what I used on project 1, wasn't it? No, it was the sticker. Okay, hold on. Oh, here's project 2. There we go. Okay, that's project 3. Okay. So this is going to go. There we go. And it just lines up with all this here. So I'm going to turn that around. Yeah. Kind of lines up with the T. Comes in here. That looks good. And then this one. Awesome. Oh, this is coming together. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I like it when there's stickers. They're easier to put on. So it goes here. I love it. Oh, yeah, he has the arrow going underneath here. So I'm going to grab that. It is, I don't know how long that is. Starts about there and goes about there. So I'll cut it right there. Whoops. Come here. Don't you dare stick. There we go. And now I'm going to tuck this underneath here, hopefully. Nope. Of course not. Come on, get up. There we go. Just like that. Okay. All right, we're done with that page and that page. I love it. One last page, and we're only at 1 hour and 12 minutes. Good job. All right, we're going to get these pages done. All right, number 3. Let me pick up a little bit here real quick. Yep, put this little one until I find that flower. I'll put that one there. Put the my up here. I'm saving the my because I might need it for another project. And the last one is the picture of me and my sweetheart on this big love you heart. This is going to be fun to make. Okay, this one's going to be fun. So let's get project number 3 envelope out. Here we go. And let's get all of the punch pieces out while we're here. So number 3. Number 3. Make a nice little pile. Actually, you could do the punching out of these pieces. I had forgotten that they were marked on the back. I would have punched them out earlier. Oh, and another thing I love about this suite is it matches our alphabet mode, our mini alphabet dies. It's the same font. So you can really do a lot with this product suite. It comes as a suite. It comes as a scrapbook kit. It comes as an individual scrapbook project. It coordinates with the die, the alphabet dies. Really a great product. And like I said, there are so many things you can do I love you with. Anything you love, even your books. You could put the books that you loved this year, or the projects that you made this year, or I mean, gosh, you know, your favorite desserts. You can even do it for Christmas, because don't we love Christmas? I love Christmas, so it could do that. Oops, I'm tearing this. You've got to be careful punching these. It tears pretty easy, but it also, I mean, they pop out pretty easy, but it tears really easy too. So just be careful. Don't go too fast. go. And then the E. And another little baby heart. Oh, lots of little baby hearts. Okay. And that was for project 1, so I'm not sure what happened there. And this frame, I think, goes with that journaling box. I'm not sure. I'm just going to pop it off here anyways. There we go. So these two went together. All right, let's put that over there. Oh, and then we have this big heart. Oh my gosh. This would be cool if I had the time. Oh man, see, I tore that. Darn it. Be careful. Don't tear it. Very gentle. Take your ribbon and sew, you know, a fancy stitch along the edge of this big old heart. Now, they didn't do that. They just left it with the holes. But yeah, that would be really cool. Now I'm going to punch all these holes out. Good grief. Okay, give me a second. It's going to take a minute. Oh, man. Oh, I definitely should have done this before we started. This is going to take a bit. You know what? I probably could do this later if I don't tape them down. Can I get to them? Yeah. Well. Oh, Christina said, we're moving soon. I'm actually excited about what I'm going to find. Oh, that's so funny. Absolutely. Especially if you've got a cat. Oh my gosh. The cats and the children, things disappear and you have no idea where they went. That's so funny. Oh, I got another message up here I missed. Hold on. Loretta asked how my Rican retreat went. Oh my gosh, Loretta, it was amazing. So I did a s'mores theme. I had all kinds of s'more decorations. We had s'mores on Friday night out at her. She had a little fire pit in the backyard. So we built a fire and it was cold. It was chilly. It was just perfect for s'mores. Of course, we got a lot of projects done. The house was just absolutely gorgeous. The lady who owns it had just built the house in 2025. So everything's brand new, modern, and it was built just for scrapbooking retreats because she got a divorce and she's built a house next to her parents' house out in the country. And she said, you know what? I want it to be my business. And so that's what she did. It's the coolest place. So we're really looking forward to going back next year. So you guys who scrap in Oklahoma or Texas, she's up in what's called Pilot Point or Aubrey, Texas, which is close to the Oklahoma border, right above the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But yeah, out in the country, she had longhorn cattle. We got pictures of longhorn cattle, chickens, llamas. She had, let's see, donkeys that did their donkey noises. It was funny. And when we were sitting out there with the campfire and we were quiet, we could hear the singing of the coyotes. Oh my gosh, I had forgotten what that sounded like. However, they're too close to city lights. You really couldn't see the stars very well, but that's okay. We were still out in the country. Well, enough. But yeah, it's nice to know you can drive just a half hour from the city and be in the country and here in Texas. It's pretty cool. Of course, I guess that you could kind of do that in most places in the United States. I mean, even New York, half hour out of New York City and you're kind of in the country, in upstate New York. Almost done. The snow is falling in my craft room today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm going to let these fall on the floor and my vacuum will get them later. There we go. Turn this over and we need the arrows. Loretta says, after I pre-cut DSP in stock, I punch out the pieces and add them to envelopes. Yep. Helps you stay organized. Yeah, I should have punched out these pieces first. It would have made it a little faster tonight, but that's okay. Like I said, just be careful there. I don't want to tear it. Oh, here's a big heart. Oh, lots of hearts on this one. Little heart. A couple more hearts. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to put all these pieces on this big heart. Hopefully I won't lose any of them. Okay. Now I want to put this somewhere safe. There we go. Okay, it's safe. I'll put that away and that up there. Come on. All righty. So the first thing I need is the light Flirty Flamingo cardstock. Okay. Go. I will adhere the photos to their things in just a minute. It says optional wrapping the baker's twine. So I don't have the baker's twine, so I'm not going to do that. We need 3A. So let's find 3A. 3A. 3B. 3B. 3C. There it is, 3C. And okay, so that's it for the base. Let's go ahead and do that part. And it said the light side, so you can see this is the light side. All right, let's pull this over. And we are going to line up the 3B at the bottom. Oh, good. There's no measuring on this one. Yeah. Whoops. Come on. There we go. So this skinny one goes at the top and this heart one goes at the bottom. And then, like I said, I get them snug in the corner, and then I lay it down so it lines up. And there we go. And then this one. Same thing. I line up the corner. There we go. All right. And then this one goes right above there like that. Okay. Next, we're going to adhere the pre-cut heart. So let's get this. Now I got to make sure I don't lose these pieces on the heart. So I'm going to transfer all that there. There we go. And we want it at an angle. So like that. All right, that looks great. Okay. Looks good. And then we need the arrows. So we can come in here and find those. There's 1, 2. Okay. This one goes down here. So you're going to go across, so you need to make sure you're going in the right direction. All right, and you're going to be able to see through those holes, so make sure you go past those holes there. And I think that looks good. Okay, and now this one goes on top. Okay, so it doesn't go behind it, it goes on top of it. So it looks like it's coming out of the heart right there. I've got it coming all the way out. Oops. Not exactly even, but straight enough, right? Okay, we need to take the love you words. So L, V, heart, hearts, 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 L, U, O, Y, and U. All right, that back over. All right, now Y, O. Okay, it looks like U is a different shade than the love. The U kind of is the lighter and the love is darker. So watch when you're putting the letters down. Oh, and see where I tore it right there? That's a bummer, but that's okay. All right. Oh, we need to get the photo on here first so we know how far over our love you can go. So let me grab the picture that I want to use. I haven't shown you all the pictures yet. All right. So these are different pictures of us through the year. This was us, I'm thinking Christmas last year. And this was, it was a hiking event. I can't remember exactly. This was an anniversary picture. We always go to Outback Steakhouse for our anniversary. This is in Oklahoma near Medicine City. Geronimo's grave is down there somewhere. Anyways, it's a cool hiking trip we went on. And this is a wildlife refuge that we went to. So these are just different things that we did through the year. And I thought they would be fun to have. And so I just need a 3x3 for this side. So let's put this one here. There we go. I don't want to get these pictures mixed up. All right. So out of these two, we're going to use the, I'm thinking that one's cute. I mean, either one looks good. I think I'll use this one here. All right. And then it had a pink photo mat. Here's one of my pink photo mats. I'm not sure where my other ones went. And so, like I said, what I did is I took these two pictures and I put them together. Well, I think I put them together. There we go. I did it like this. I did it like a portrait. And that's 6 inches all the way down and 3 inches across. So there we go. All right. And so now this goes kind of right here. Yep. Oh, and it shows you where you're supposed to go 1/4 of an inch in and 3 3/8 down. So I'm not sure where that lands, but I think that's good enough. There we go. All right. And now we'll just put these on here. Whoops. Oh, goodness. Everything's just sticking. Okay. There is a bunch of adhesive up here in here. Loretta says the retreat where I went sounds awesome. Yeah, it really was. And it is a cool looking heart. Yeah, I think it's awesome looking. All right, so the E looks like we're going to, whoops, let's make sure our E goes correctly. Kind of goes like right here. All right, and then the U goes right underneath it. There we go. Come on. the Y. There we go. Oops, come on. Ooh. Oh, okay. It's off the heart also on the example. So I was like, oh no, it's too long. Okay, there we go. And now we now don't forget January, we've got all these great promotions going on right now. We've got the bonus days. You've got my 19-page card tutorial that you get. A lot of you have already gotten it. And those of you who have gotten it, I hope you like it. Pretty cool. Bonus days. There's the product of the month, that really cool stamp set that's available. So you've got that. All right, let's get the rest of these hearts here. Oh gosh, let's see. This one looks like it goes down. Yeah, in the corner down here. Let me move this. It goes down here. Okay. And yep. And then these up here, oh gosh, it's hard to tell. Let me get the sticker sheet out and see which ones go on the page from the sticker sheet. This one, yep. Awesome. All right, so this one is going to go right here. Yep, like that. And then there's some extra white ones. Let's see. Yeah, so that one goes there, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh no, I dropped another piece. And I still have the other half to do. Let's put the other side together before I finish putting all these hearts on here so I get the right hearts. All right, so let's move this one over and bring this one in. There we go. Okay, and same thing. We're going to put the strips across like that. So that's easy. I like it when it's easy. I like it when it's easy. Okay. Okay. There we go. Loretta says, I've been scrapbooking some old pics of my dog using our DSP and pieces from the old scrapbooking kits. Lots of fun. I think I'm going to need this kit too. Oh, absolutely. Definitely for puppy dogs. Definitely for puppy dogs. Oh, gosh. Okay. And like I said, I just stick that in the corner and then I let it fall and kind of line it up as it's falling. There we go. Like that. This piece. And we've got these two. Ah, that's what it is. So these are the other photo bases. I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. Okay, so I do that. Oh, I like that. There we go. And then this one. Okay, something's not right here because this needs to be a 3x4. Uh-oh, did I not cut that right? I sure did not. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. Yikes. Okay, but these two go on here. Come on. And once again, I did the white border, so it would be double matted. Go, come on. Those are going to go like that. This one goes here. Uh-oh, it's going to be in the way of his face. Yikes, let's switch. There we go, that's better. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. And then this one goes up here, but it needs a bigger piece of that paper. Let me see if I can find it in my scraps. Yeah, here it is, okay. So this needs to be, let's see, if that's 3 by 4, then this needs to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm gonna grab my trimmer. Okay. Go. Okay. That was easy. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Yikes. It was supposed to be 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. Ah! Ay, ay, ay. It's okay. It's all good. Everything's good. It's all fine. Oh, let's just hope I've got some more paper. Oh, gosh. If I don't, I'll just use pink, but I was hoping I had some more. Oh, yeah. We got plenty. We got plenty. Okay, move this over. All right, let's get it right this time. So 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. Okay. Let's do, I'm trying to decide how to cut this. Do I want to do 3 1/2 here all the way down? Yeah, I do. That'll leave me a long 12-inch strip still that I can use on something. Okay, that's 3 1/2, and this needs to be 4 1/2. There we go. So I'm glad they give you lots of extra paper for mistakes. And like I said, if I hadn't had any more of the paper, that's fine. I would just pick out some bubble bath cardstock and frame it with that instead. But I'm glad we had it. Okay. So now let's see where all these go. We're going to start with this one over here. And where's my ruler and my pencil? And we're going to come down at 5/8. Okay, 5/8 is right there. And then come in at 1/2. Okay. There we go. Yay. And the next one, let's see. We're going to start on this side with this one. Okay, no, it's not going to help me, is it? Okay. This one down here. All right. We're going to come in at 1 1/4. And we're going to go up 3/8. So hardly anything. Yep. Whoops, that's not 3/8. Whew, almost messed up. There's 3/8. I think. Is it 3/8? Yeah, that was 3/8. Okay. It's hard to tell on that dark red with the black markings on my ruler. That goes over and that comes down. There we go. Okay, and now we can put these other ones in here. So this one's going to kind of overlap, and this one is going to So it looks like it bumps right up to it, to the edge like that. Comes in at half, it sure does. Okay, so 1/2 inch. And it bumps up to the edge of the designer paper right there. Okay, and then this is 1/4 inch away and 1 1/8 down. So 1 1/8 down and 1/4 inch over. Is that right? 1/4? Yeah, 1/4. There we go. Yay. Okay, so our pictures are on there. Now the journaling. So this, yeah, I figured these two went together. I just hurts me that I tore that, but that's okay. Let me get some adhesive on here. Okay. And this just kind of sits here in the center like that. You can hardly see it. That's okay. And then this goes inside there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There isn't a sticker to cover up my tear, but that's okay. That's all right. There we go. Gathered together. And we're not really gathered together. I'm going to skip that. This, though, can go down here with this heart for sure. And we're pretty much done now. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight. I love putting these together with you guys. They're so fun. I did work a little bit on my old photos while I was away this weekend. So I'm hoping to get back to that, from boxes to books. But yeah, that is my series I'm continuing on. Yeah, there's more stickers that you can put around this. I'm just going to go ahead and stop now. I'm going to put all this here. Whee! Yeah, I don't want to lose these. I'm going to put them in my little cup over there. And let me show you all the pages again. All right, so we have this set. Let me get all this out of the way. All right, so y'all can see everything. Come on, everybody out of the way. All this out of the way. There we go. All right, so this was the third project. Okay, number 3. And that's just David and I through the year. Just different adventures we've been on. And I'll write all that down here. And then there's some more stickers on the sticker sheet to decorate over here. And like I said, if you think about it, before you do this project, you may want to do a fancy stitch. We have that really cool bubble bath ribbon that is great for stitching. So that's project number 3. Let's do project number 2. See, and this is my great niece, Greta, sweet little one. So there's that. So there we go. Just sweet. I love how it's not too cluttered. It's just got enough decor, little decorations, to kind of get an idea of what we're doing here. But the pictures just pop. You know, this is a picture about a little girl. You have to read the journaling block to find out exactly about this little girl. But just by looking at it, you can tell, okay, this is a newborn baby. And finally, my absolute favorite one, these two little stinkers. These two little stinkers, Little Weston and Calamity. There they are, with all my heart. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this tonight, and I'll try to get some pictures up on my blog soon. But yeah, I will be back on Thursday for Thursday Funfold Thursday, and Y'all have an awesome week. Don't forget about our specials, the bonus days, and all of that. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss any questions. Marianne said she's still working on her Christmas scrapbooking. Oh, yeah. I'm always working on my Christmas scrapbooking. I love it. Love it. Oh, you guys, y'all are awesome. Okay. I don't see any questions. Y'all have a good